So how can we start with the de-Zionize medical schools around the world?
I can start us off.
Yeah, start. Go ahead, please.
The way that I see in my capacity of how to do this is to make it truly unacceptable for people to promote these views in medicine, and to make it unacceptable at my medical school that faculty who have served in the IDF during this genocide are allowed back here. And it's true that the retaliation for this can be expulsion, and we're seeing that. But it is our duty to dissent and say, like, I will not be a part of a system that allows this, and to push back by inserting like Black and Brown and Indigenous narratives of care. What does care look like? And to push back on our institutions. What does it mean for a medical school to legitimize a genocide by every definition of a genocide, by employing the very people who not just validate it, but participate in it? And so it's true, we don't have the same resources, we don't have the same powers as these institutions, but what we have is our voices. And I particularly see my role, and a lot of medical students at Emory too, is to make it unacceptable for us to hear these narratives, and to let our institution know that we don't accept this as a normalized part of our healthcare institutions, as a normalized part of our teaching institutions. And I think people are being creative again about how they're disseminating this information, and about how they're resisting. And we know that this resistance effort, even speaking out, the level of repression we're seeing from healthcare institutions against these young students, shows us how powerful just providing that alternative narrative is, how threatening it is to Zionism, to white supremacy, to racial colonial capitalism, just for us to go out there, put our faces out there, and provide these alternative narratives about what care should look like.